ISO100 Fruity Pebbles. I ate enough Fruity Pebbles back in my big boy days that people would tell me,
"Sure, you run around here looking like a big fat bowl of Fruity Pebbles."
so this better live up to its namesake, cost macros taste. Let's do this thing. For cost, I grabbed my 20 serving tub off Amazon for $33.43, which comes out to $1.67 per serving, which is actually pretty damn expensive for protein powders, so it gets a 3.5 out of 10 on cost. When it comes to macros, ISO100 is a whey protein with a pretty solid CTP at 4.8. It also only has 14 ingredients, but 7 of them could be considered negative depending on who you are. We got artificial flavorings, sucralose, and then 5 different forms of food coloring, including my favorite, Red 40.
Here's a Red 40, kid.
And a quick note, while I'm not worried about those ingredients, some people are, and I try to keep everybody in mind for these reviews. So for a macro score, it gets a 7.5 out of 10. All right, let's find out if I pissed away $33 or if I'm gonna be singing Yabba Dabba Don't. Nope. First drink, the Fruity Pebble flavor of this is so faint that calling this a Fruity Pebble protein powder is like calling my junk impressive. It's there, but it ain't there, if you know what I mean. A lot of aftertaste too. A lot of protein aftertaste. And unless this thing bakes well, I'm pretty sure I just pissed away $33. For the shake score, I was willing to finish it. It had a very faint Fruity Pebble taste, a lot of aftertaste. It's not quite an F, but it ain't no higher than a D. 6 out of 10. Now, let's see what Kitchen Bitch is up to.
Getting sick of your shit, dude.
Hey, shut up and finish my cake.
Shut up and finish my cake, man.
Okay, let's do this. We're gonna try this a different way because I forgot earlier, but here's the texture of the cake. I took it out about 3 minutes early than I usually do because it's a whey protein powder, but it actually looks like it kept a pretty decent job of keeping its moisture on the inside. So let's find out if it does. That is not what I expected out of this. First bite, not too bad actually. Definitely better than that seat cake, that's for damn sure. And for whatever reason, as a frosting, that aftertaste is nowhere near as bad as the protein shake. I still wish it had more of a Fruity Pebble flavor to it. Right now, it's just kind of a sweet vanilla with a hint of fruit flavor in there. I would never figure a whey protein powder to score better on the bake versus the shake, but I think this is gonna do that. It still does not come close to pea science. That aftertaste is still pretty damn strong. Honestly though, I am very surprised with how well this thing retained its moisture. Whey cakes do not do that. Even when I take it out early, either it's still ooey and gooey, giggity, or it's, really dry and bricky. That's what whey protein powder normally does. So for the score, that cake was not bad. Obviously, I was willing to finish it. Still has a very strong protein aftertaste. That Fruity Pebble flavor really is not that massive. It is very, very faint. If anything, it's like a fruity vanilla type protein powder. But it kept its moisture well, and it tasted pretty damn good. So I'm gonna go 7 out of 10 on the bake score. Averaging the stats for the ISO100 Fruity Pebbles takes it to a 6 out of 10, but I'm actually bringing that down to a 5 out of 10. Its only saving grace is at CTP. It's a really expensive protein powder. The shake really was not good at all, and the bake was barely passable. So all in all, I cannot recommend this protein powder.